Did you hear what she was listening to the other day?
What?
She was listening to the Five Nights at Freddy's soundtrack 50 times.
You know what? I've heard she's listened to Thick of It at least 100 times. She knows every word.
That actually was me. But you know, yeah.
Oh.
It's really awkward for me.
Right.
Oh, shoot, we're recording.
Oh my God, every time.
Oh my God.
Oh. No, I don't know about all that. Keep it contained.
Welcome to Unfiltered. I'm your host, Sadie.
And I'm your host, Caitlin.
I have a very special guest today.
Back at the podcast.
Back at the pod. You probably don't remember her because she said 2 words. Ash, welcome back to the podcast.
Thanks.
She was on the same episode as John. So.
John said a lot. And Ash said a whole lot of nothing. So
I was too stunned to speak.
Yes, we
the woman was too stunned to speak.
So we wanted to bring her back on the podcast.
Yes. Yes.
And today we're going to be discussing our most favorite nostalgic things from childhood.
The best things of our generation.
Yes.
If you will.
We can we'll do the best and worst.
Best and
yes,
I like
best
that.
and worst of our generation. But I know we were already talking before we got on the podcast. We were talking about what? We were talking about Barbie dolls, I think.
Yeah, Barbies.
I was gonna. Oh yeah, because I was talking about how Barbie has upgraded since I was a kid.
Yeah.
Because when I was little, my dollhouse was a bookshelf, and I was stacking that hoe. I had
a Barbie dream house.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, well
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay, we eventually
we
got a Barbie dream house. Okay, so I had 2 doll houses. One of them was the bookshelf. The other one was a legit doll house, but it wasn't for Barbies.
Yeah.
It was too small for Barbies, but I put my Barbies in there. I didn't care.
You made it work.
Yeah, I was a rebel.
She did what she needed to.
Woo! But my little sister Tessa, she got the legit Barbie dream house, and then had a Barbie yacht or something, and I was like, what? Things were different for me, I guess. I wasn't the favorite.
We were thugging it out.
Right?
Now they have
it's a really first world problems. I didn't have a Barbie dream house.
Now they got rock
What's
star Barbie.
Wait. What's that one meme? I think it's Gigi Hadid or Bella Hadid where she's like, I didn't get my first pair of Louis Vuitton until I graduated high school.
I didn't get a Barbie dream house.
I didn't have a Barbie dream house.
I didn't have a
as
Barbie
kid.
yacht. Did you guys ever do Lego Friends?
Yes. Oh my gosh. I had so many Legos.
Me too.
Goodness gracious.
I
watched the show.
Down. They're all passed down to my little sibling. She has a second room just for her toys because it's
real.
Me and my sisters.
I used to have that. I had that.
I never had that. I had my unfinished basement.
Oh.
I was kidding.
Before my basement was finished, it was unfinished.
Oh, mine too.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
And we had the carpet with the alphabet and trains on it.
Oh
Y'all
my
remember
god.
that
the
era?
elementary school.
Yeah.
Bro, I love sitting on that in the library when you have book time during school and you get to sit on
Did you guys
your letter.
in elementary school, did you ever have that kid who's they're sitting in front of you and their butt crack is
yes.
out and about.
And did you ever put a pencil in it, or was that just
No.
So
was that just my school?
Kate, some of us weren't freaks in elementary school.
I'm sorry, bullying is wrong.
Did you? No, it wasn't me. It wasn't
okay,
me.
I was like,
it was
showing? She's like,
it was
when I was a kid.
When I was a kid, back in my day.
You don't want to find me with a pencil. I'm coming for you.
No, it wasn't me. It was other
you
kids.
And your crack.
It was other kids would see how many pencils they could fit in the person's butt crack before they would notice.
How would you not notice that, bro? I
What do you
notice
feel
I'm so overstimulated all the time. I notice the second that my underwear doesn't fit right. I'm wait, something feels a little wrong.
Believe
something
it or
feels
not,
a little tight.
It would take 3
You're
pencils
telling me
before that kid's booty was numb.
Reaching places.
Something.
What? 3?
Yeah.
Digging.
But I was just a spectator, guys. I don't believe in bullying.
Yeah.
Although for me though, I never saw in my school, I never saw anyone's butt cracks hanging out only because we had school uniforms and you had to have your shirt.
So did
tucked
I.
in.
Okay.
No, so
Yeah,
did I.
I
Still saw butt cracks. And I had a school uniform.
Well, we were getting
I've seen many a butt crack.
We would get. I saw that at my first job. I worked at a water.
Plethora.
When I worked at a water park, I saw tons.
I don't even want to
Tons,
see the
bro.
things that I've seen. I don't even want to say the things that I've seen working at
saw-
a summer camp where we have pool time.
Oh.
That sounds
so
scary.
many people
Yeah.
running around. Like there were like parents just holding their kids up, like trying to change them. They were butt naked. I was like,
yeah,
guys,
yeah.
what is happening? There's like
It's like as a
people
kid,
here.
I
Like,
would
put it away.
never.
If my parents like they were like having some like Simba moment, like holding this kid up, and I was like,
Anything the light touches is yours.
what is happening right now?
Put your underwear on. The light should not be touching you. Lord. Yeah. Anyway,
Getting
taking it back to
sunburned in all
nostalgia.
the wrong places.
I'm just gonna like spitball like things that I remember from my childhood, but the one thing I think of is like, do y'all remember like, I think they were called Hugs or Huggies. They were like the drinks like in the barrels.
diapers? Oh, no.
No idea.
Let me look it up to make sure I'm
I know
getting
the
it right.
drink cups that like were
Yeah.
advertised everywhere where it's like a snack on top.
Oh, yeah,
Ooh,
yeah.
And
when
it's
I
a
got
drink.
one of
Those
those,
were
I
so
was living
good.
on cloud 9. I was like, I got my goldfish, I got my fruit punch.
That was like the
Mm.
Louis Vuitton of like our
It was
childhood.
amazing.
These, hang
Yeah.
on. Excuse me. No, if you had that cup, you were like
Everyone knew
living
you were a
large.
baddie.
It was like, whoa, okay.
I gotta get out of this kid's way.
flexing that in my face.
They're
okay?
having goldfish and Coke at the same
when
time.
I had that,
It was
no,
like
I was
snack
like,
time, you can't beat me.
my God.
these things.
Oh, I've never
Oh,
had
yes.
one.
Oh, yes, the barrels.
Yeah, I've never had
You've
a barrel.
never had a hug. I'm buying
Uh,
you one. I'm gonna
okay.
buy you
That's
one. I'm gonna buy a
nostalgia
pack
right
on
there.
Amazon.
Yeah.
Ooh, I
So
loved those
good.
things, bro. No wonder I was
That's
a fat kid.
summertime.
Like, I was. Ooh. Okay. I had this thing when I was little, and I went to like summer camp. And do y'all remember Choco Tacos?
No.
No.
This was
yeah.
just
Remember that
okay.
one?
Every time I went to summer camp in West Virginia, they had this little stand, and my mom would give me like $50 to spend for the week, and I spent it all on Choco Tacos. I never came back with a
Sadie's
souvenir
always been responsible.
once. I am now, but not then. Not even now. Let's be so real. But like, I would show up with my $50. I wouldn't bring home a single souvenir. I spent that all on Choco Tacos. They're literally just like these tacos, but they have ice cream inside,
Oh.
and the shell is a waffle cone, and it's dipped in
Oh.
chocolate.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
You can
Sorry.
imagine I was a chunky child. My head was very large, and I don't mean metaphorically. I mean I look like a Roblox character waddling around.
Bacon girl over here.
So yeah,
Wow.
that was my.
I had
Choco
like
Taco.
the panda, like the panda treats that had like the. Why did I say treats like a dog? I had. They
I
were
had,
like
Scooby snacks.
Scooby snacks were a thing, but
Scooby
the
snacks.
Hello Panda, and it has the chocolate inside. Once I show you guys,
yeah,
Yeah.
it sounds familiar.
once
but
I show you guys, you're gonna know exactly what it is.
I was like, the snacks are
Ooh,
Twilight.
what was your favorite childhood show?
Power Rangers.
Really?
Yeah, no doubt. Power Rangers Samurai.
Backyardigans.
Oh my gosh. Yes. I never.
Never had Hello Panda.
No.
Oh my gosh! Wait, yeah. Wait,
Yeah.
no, but I don't remember the brand. I just remember having that as like a
I
cereal.
remember.
What?
Yep, it was like a cereal version of Hello Panda.
That's.
It was delicious, Kate. I don't want to hear any hate. Those little chocolate pockets and milk. It was delicious.
Those little chocolate pockets. But yeah.
Backyardigans. Oh my gosh.
I was
love it
never
all.
like a
Did you ever watch Backyardigans?
no.
Ugh.
I was like a Disney Junior.
Oh, so was
Disney
I.
XD.
but
Lab Rats.
Oh yes.
Oh.
This is my secret. I like always talk about how much like whenever someone brings it up, I'm like, yeah, I love Lab Rats. I never like actually watched the entire show as a kid. I've seen several episodes,
my
but like,
Eddie, Eddie is the best, and nobody can.
Oh, it's
nobody-
true.
Yeah.
Oh, it's true.
mhm.
Yeah.
See, I don't know, cause I just watched more. Like I watched a lot of Disney Channel. I watched. Ooh, question: were either of y'all not allowed to watch SpongeBob?
I was not.
I
allowed to
wasn't
watch
for a little
SpongeBob.
bit.
Really?
For a little bit.
My parents hate SpongeBob.
Like still?
Yeah.
They would
Oh,
never catch me.
wow.
I did it without permission. Teen Beach movie when that came out. I was
Teen
obsessed.
Beach
Oh
movie
my
was
God, Teen Beach movie. I
peak.
still know the
Oh
choreo.
my
I still
gosh,
know
bro.
the Cruising Ferbers and choreo.
Okay, but Teen Beach movie 2
Oh,
didn't happen. Didn't happen.
no, the ending. Oh my.
Okay, so wait, let me get this straight. I haven't seen this movie in years, but I saw someone talking about it on TikTok.
Spoilers
Is
for
it-
Teen Beach movie 2 ahead.
Whose memories gets erased again?
All of them.
yeah.
Okay, so I don't remember this happening.
All
Like-
of them forget each other. and then they like reconnect at the end, and it's supposed to be like, oh, their
Like, they were
romance is
meant-
gonna start again.
Yeah.
Wait,
But, like-
including like Brady and Mac.
Yes.
What?
Oh, I
Yes.
thought they
The heck?
remembered,
Like,
though.
No.
Oh no, I
Brady
didn't
and
like
Mac
that.
forgot each other.
I don't know why. Like, I don't
like,
know
their
why I
entire
don't remember
Because
this.
the
Like, I think
first
I
one is so memorable, and the second one is like,
the second one. I think I
The
trauma.
second one was
I
just
think I
okay.
literally
Yeah.
trauma blocked it from my brain.
yeah,
I remember them dancing in school. That is it.
I was not allowed to watch it. I literally,
What?
I would sneak into my baby sister's room. She had this like really old like 90s TV, and I would sneak and I would watch it, and I would lock the door so my parents would never know. And they
Yeah.
would be like, "You haven't watched this, right?
Some
You're
kids.
being respectful of our wishes." And I was like, "Oh, yeah,
Yes,
no, I don't."
definitely.
Cruising for a bruising what?
What is that?
I like how some kids lock their door to do way worse things, and nope, Ash was locking her door to watch,
Watch
Teen
Teen
Beach
Beach Movie.
Movie.
I was such a
Woo!
I was such a rebel.
Rebellious.
Did y'all watch Zap?
Rebellious.
Rebellious.
Did you guys watch Zap?
Yes.
That movie's
Yes.
so
Rose,
freaky.
that was fire.
Zendaya is.
That
Oh.
was fire.
I think it was. It was kind of good. Oh my gosh, I didn't
She
remember.
made them dogs, bro.
And
Yeah.
as she should.
Do you remember
As she
How to
should.
Build a Better Boy?
That movie
Oh
was
my
fire.
gosh.
That movie was fire. I remember
Oh my
I had
gosh.
just gotten my braces on the day that movie came out, and I was eating a big bowl of pudding for dinner. And I was watching How to Build a Better Boy, and it was peak.
So good.
It was so
Disney is my
peak.
childhood. There was
Mhm.
also
Oh,
like
yeah.
Walk the Prank. That happened like
I remember Walk
Walk
the
the
Prank.
Prank
Wild,
was
but-
really good.
Yeah.
Ooh, Impractical Jokers.
Oh, I love
Yes.
Impractical
Love
Jokers. That was my
Impractical
thing.
Jokers.
I would
Oh
come
my
in from
gosh.
school like every day of middle school, and I would watch Impractical
Yes.
Jokers. Love it.
I also watched. Oh my gosh, I watched so much Say Yes to the Dress as a kid.
Really?
Yeah.
I can't say I did
Really?
that.
Don't judge me.
I can't
Me
say
and
I
my
did
older
that.
sister, we'd watch it. And actually, I think my most like nostalgic like movie as a kid. It's either like Princess and the Frog is like one of my most favorite
Oh,
movies
Oh,
of
I
all
love it.
time.
I wasn't allowed to watch that either.
Really,
Why?
I
'Cause
love that
Voodoo
movie.
was in it.
Oh, I don't even care. That movie was so.
My
It's
parents
so
would be like,
good. I
Dum,
still
were like,
watch
"No."
it. I still watch it like all the time. Like it is my comfort
Yeah,
movie.
that was my part
So
2
good.
sneak into my little sister's room.
Well, my other movie that was like really nostalgic to me as a kid was The Little Mermaid because I would watch it on
Oh.
a VHS tape
Did you watch the second one?
and I would eat. Yes,
I was obsessed.
devoured. But I would.
No,
No.
their daughter.
No.
Have you seen The Little Mermaid?
Yes.
Okay,
You know,
They
in the
had, like,
original
multiple.
Little Mermaid book, she dies in the end.
real.
My mom read it to me as a kid, not knowing how it ended.
Wait,
and then
like,
it ended
but
with
like
her dying,
how?
and me and my brother and her were all like, "Oh,
How'd she die?
I think Ursula killed her."
I think a similar
Oh, you
situation
know
happens
the
in
Grimm fairy
Cinderella.
tale.
I think it's like, how did the little
Okay, so for me though, The Little Mermaid, I watched it on a VHS tape and I would eat my Angry Bird graham crackers. Like I was
Mm.
really chunky as a child. I think this is why.
This is
But
so
you-
dark.
There
After
was-
being given the dagger by her sisters, Ariel is unable.
My impulsive. My
Sadie just
intrusive
grabbed
thought.
my ankle. She just
My
grabbed my
intrusive thought,
ankle
it
for
was
no
just
reason.
there. I saw it. Like a guy
Anyway.
in the 1800s, like I saw her ankles.
I know. I must have her.
Sorry, continue.
I'm gonna ride to her house now.
I'm not an ankle
Um,
grabber, you guys. I swear.
No, she's an ankle.
said, "Give me some of that
biter."
ankle."
Yeah. Continue. Sorry.
After being given the dagger by her sisters, Ariel is unable to kill Eric.
Hello.
What?
Enemies to
chapter.
lovers?
We missed a chapter.
Enemies to lovers,
And dives into the sea, knowing she'll be transformed into sea foam.
I
Sexy.
hate
What
when
were we
that
doing?
happens.
Well, I hate when
I
I
hate
transform
when I-
into sea foam.
When I jump in the sea, it
Like,
happens every time. It's why I
Every
don't
Wednesday.
It's why I
like,
don't go to the beach anymore. Like,
I turn into a Mako mermaid.
yeah, I
Like,
my,
Clear.
oh, H2O was my jam. Don't even get me started. H2O, just add water. Oh, I still watch it every
Clear.
summer. Clear, nar,
The
get away from the
condensation.
water. The condensation. Reggae.
There
Hey,
was
Mar.
there was a Little Mermaid, and I don't know, but he was like the villain's sidekick.
Oh my
His name is
gosh. The
Benjamin.
Little Mermaid. Oh my gosh, it's the prequel.
Yes, and it is
There's a
so
prequel?
Ariel's New Beginning.
Yes.
I ate that
And
John
it shows
up.
like the mother dying and
Oh
all that
my
stuff.
gosh, that
But
movie was so good.
I
He
never-
is literally my spirit animal.
You've never seen this movie.
No.
Kate, you've missed out on a cultural
But I watched all the
piece.
Barbie movies.
Yes.
Well, that's good.
That is.
So I think that makes up for
But
it.
let's get back to this because Ariel's New Beginning is slept.
It is
But I
on.
Benjamin?
swear,
He's a king.
and the viewers are gonna agree, the Barbie movies shaped me more than the
Oh,
Little Mermaid
I agree.
for
Yeah.
nostalgia.
I agree.
Yeah.
The Barbie
Mm.
the Barbie movies were
And
peak.
Tinkerbell, Pixie
Ooh.
Hollow.
Oh,
I was actually rewatching.
Tinkerbell is so peak.
What's
Don't
the
even
one-
get me
What's
started.
the one with like the competition and they have to like get the things in the tree or something? Oh my
oh,
god.
oh, that's the
Um,
first one, isn't it?
Is that the first
it's
one?
the first movie.
And she like is building
Also,
stuff.
Actually didn't watch
Tinkerbell Pirate
of it.
Fairy.
I thought you were turning
That's
into
Ooh,
smoker
yeah,
mom.
smoking.
Tinkerbell Pirate Fairy
So
8.
good.
Oh.
The one with the like
The
the
one with the
winter and the
sisters?
Ooh.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Ugh.
so good.
China
Mm.
Anne McClain, her
So
song
good.
at the end.
Ant Farm.
Ant
Oh,
Farm.
I feel like we're playing word association now.
Yeah.
China
China
McClain,
McClain,
Ant
Ant
Farm. That show was actually peak
Oh.
though.
So good. So
Right.
What's
so
the
good.
There's
It's the
another-
China Anne McClain song that reemerges every Halloween.
Oh,
Oh.
calling all the
Yes,
monsters.
Calling All the
Yeah.
Which brings me
Shaped
to
me.
She's so
Monster,
iconic.
not Monster High.
Oh, I
but-
didn't watch that.
There was the Olivia Holt Disney Channel monster movie.
Oh,
What was it?
Girl versus Monster.
Yes, Girl vs.
Girl
that
vs.
movie was-
Monster.
I
Oh
watch
my
it every single
gosh,
Halloween.
bro.
I'm not even lying.
So
not even lying.
good.
Yeah.
So good.
I was so scared to watch that as a kid. I don't even know why. It spooked me.
It's
I was like,
also-
whoa.
yeah, with the
these-
creatures. I was like, oh.
yes. I was like, oh, I'm getting scared.
It was like Ernest or, you know what? I'm gonna stop.
Oh.
Or-
There was like a series of
Never
movies
stop.
called Ernest. Like Ernest does this thing, and there was a what's the Halloween Ernest movie?
Goosebumps. Does anyone the
Oh.
Goosebumps movie?
I love Goosebumps.
This
Peak. Oh,
Ernest Scared Halloween had this creature, and it freaked me
Wait,
out.
what are you watching?
Kate.
I don't
think
know.
I'm
that
scared for
you
you.
were there for. You had a different childhood, I guess. Because I never experienced
You've never seen
that.
this guy on your screen? Guys, Google it.
No.
Ernest Scared Halloween.
No.
I don't-
I would
yeah.
watch this as a kid, and it scared me because the monster would like appear in kids' beds and turn them into statues.
See,
I
I
hate
wasn't.
when that happens.
I wasn't allowed to watch like scary movies until I was a freshman in high school.
Don't worry, my parents didn't like
Oh.
scary movies
Yeah,
either.
I did not have that childhood. I
Yeah.
fear.
Like
I mean, I didn't watch my
the
first scary
movie I watched
movie.
was The Conjuring. So.
Oh.
That's one
That's
way to start.
wild, yeah.
Yeah, that's a
I
way
didn't
to
watch
start.
it. I watched The Conjuring.
That's like I
as my
started with
first movie.
Hereditary.
Yeah.
It was very interesting.
It's like I've never drank
experience.
before, but last night I started with downing 9 bottles of vodka.
Like-
That's basically the equivalent of what you just said.
Yeah.
So
But
I was thinking, like, do y'all remember silly bands?
yes.
That or
Yes.
like these sticky things that you would like the
Yes.
sticky hands. that
Silly
you would, like-
bands was my
Yes.
Pokemon cards. Like
Or-
we would
Oh.
trade silly bands.
Yeah.
Like
Love
when I
silly
went to
bands.
like okay, so I actually didn't go to school until like in-person school
Mhm.
until 2nd grade. So I wasn't homeschooled for long, but I went to this homeschool
Your mom gave
group
up.
called
She was like,
I went-
can't. She was,
I went
you were
to
too hard to
this-
work with, Sadie.
well, literally like
I'm
okay,
kidding,
so
I'm kidding.
well, okay, so we lived in West Virginia first, right? And me and all my siblings, we were homeschooled together, which was the life, by the way.
Or your
but
dad. I don't know who taught you. I'm not sexist.
once a week, my mom taught me.
Okay.
My mom taught me. But we once a week we go to classical conversations, which is basically this like homeschool group. And where was I going with the story?
I don't know.
I
But I'm here for
wait.
it.
What were you talking about? What were
Silly
you talking
bands?
about? Oh, I would trade. That's what it was. I would trade silly bands at my homeschool group. Oh my gosh, I actually love that place. That's how I learned how to play the recorder, which isn't a skill that I use today.
Hey.
But I ate it up.
I could
back
play hot
then.
cross
sure you
buns back
did.
then.
I
Oh,
could.
yeah.
Yankee Doodle.
I
Yeah.
ate the crap out of hot cross buns. I'll tell you that
Yeah.
A
much.
hot cross milk buns. I'm sorry.
I also, whenever I think of classical conversations, whenever I think of my time in like homeschool group, I think about how for lunch every day we would sit on this like blanket in the middle of like a room, and I would eat egg salad sandwiches all the time.
Egg salad sandwiches. Oh
I
my
never
god,
had
that brought
that.
me back.
I still have never had that.
That's like kind
They're
of
pretty good. Not
You've
gonna
never
lie.
had an egg salad sandwich? They're
No.
so good.
It
They
sounds
just
kind
reek.
of
The-
gross
the
because it's
name
just
kinda
hard boiled
scares
eggs
me.
and mayo,
reek,
but
it's so good. No, I just
Yeah, that kind of scares me actually.
I
No,
love me a good egg
we
salad
used
sandwich.
to trade. You know those balloons with the rubber band that you?
Oh
just,
yeah,
like-
the pound,
Yes.
pound,
Oh,
pound,
yes,
pound, pound.
yes.
Because those
Yeah.
are so much better than regular balloons.
oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
We used to trade those.
Did you have like the ping pong paddle that had like the ball attached to the
Yes.
string?
I
That
broke
thing
Oh.
would be
it.
so
I-
freaking
I
mad.
used to break it. I'd be too aggressive.
Yeah, those would make me so mad. It was like,
Wait,
how are
question.
you falling off? You're literally attached.
Wait, I forgot
Yes.
what my question was. Oh.
Well,
So
I have a
sorry.
story while you think of it.
Oh, okay.
I heard you mention Pokemon cards, which is just nostalgic in its own way.
You were a Pokemon kid?
I was a Pokemon kid, and in 3rd grade, oh guys, I was involved in a Pokemon scandal.
Oh,
Oh my
So-
gosh, I'm gonna cry.
So but in 3rd grade, we would trade Pokemon cards so much that it got banned because our teacher was like, "You can't bring your Pokemon cards anymore. It's getting annoying." Because in the middle of class, we'd be like, "Oh, you got Pikachu. I got a Charizard. Let's switch." Anyway, then I went to after school like karate camp, and
You were a dork. It's okay.
I was really cool. No, in elementary school, I was cool, bro.
okay. No, so
yeah,
I was.
Everyone thought I was cool.
I was
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
popular in
Yeah.
school, but I was also a
Yeah.
dork, so it's okay. No, it's okay. I was a dork too.
No, I was cool, guys.
I did- No, I was cool. You can be cool and a dork, but it's okay.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway,
I was.
I went to karate camp.
Girl, I was popular. I was
I said
popular,
nothing.
guys.
I said nothing.
Me and Abby. But continue.
So I went to
dumb.
karate camp, and I would make my own Pokemon cards.
Oh.
So I
You're
drew
so
one,
cute.
and it was like an evolved Charizard or something. Yeah, I was a dork. Holy crap!
A guy made a Pokemon card of me in high school.
Oh, he had a
Oh.
crush on you. He was trying to get some of that.
Wow.
Yeah, this is the guy that
Yeah.
had a shrine to me in his bedroom.
That
Ooh,
one.
that's a story for another time, baby girl.
That's a story for another
That
time,
is
no,
a story
no,
for
no.
another time, baby girl. We're gonna get into that later.
I was not allowed to watch Pokemon or have Pokemon cards because my grandparents, who I lived with, thought it was demonic. So
Oh,
I mean, Charizard.
gosh.
You know,
yeah,
that man was.
I
from
was
being
had a
the-
very sheltered childhood.
Really?
I didn't know cursing was a thing until I got into 6th grade, and I
Oh,
went and I met my
okay.
best friend, who I'm still best friends with now, and
the mouth of a
she
sailor.
taught me everything I
The mouth
know.
of a sailor.
Okay,
So,
so we're gonna
Pokemon.
yeah.
So basically, I would draw my own Pokemon cards, and one kid saw my Pokemon card and he thought it was real because I would tape them onto real Pokemon cards.
Okay.
And so he traded me like a super rare.
You were a scammer. You were a scammer. If anyone remembers like Roblox Adopt Me as scammers, that was KIRL. That's insane.
He traded me a really rare like Charizard card, and I was like, and I thought I straight up told him like it's not real, and he was like, no, I want it, and so I traded him it,
Oh.
and then his parents got involved because he started saying I
Wait,
stole
so
his
you
card.
weren't involved in the scandal. You were the scandal. Like you literally were. When he's like I was involved in a scandal, it's like I was there.
I was also, like, 8
you
years old.
were the scandal.
I've grown, guys. I've
It was
changed.
you.
I also swear I told him it was fake. It was also clearly drawn. But anyway, his
Well-
parents got involved because they're like, you stole his card. I was like, I didn't steal his card. I didn't
It
steal
was a
nothing.
fair trade.
I ended up
Wait,
keeping the card.
Really random.
Yeah, as you should.
Yeah, it was a fair trade.
Exactly.
What is the weirdest thing you probably got in trouble for in elementary? That's like niche.
Do you know how I got in trouble a lot?
Yeah, me too. I was filling out think sheets left and right.
Out
I'm
of
not gonna
my
lie.
entire family.
Cut that out
Really?
though. I don't want my future employers to know that.
I
rarely got in
never-
trouble.
My sister got
I
more in
never
trouble
really
than
got
I
in
rarely
trouble.
got in trouble.
No, like in
I-
school or with your like or at home.
No, because here's the thing. My whole family worked at the school I was at. My grandfather was the principal. My aunt was the art teacher. My mom was my teacher. My stepdad was the computer teacher.
Oh my God.
My whole family worked there. And my best friend's mother was the teacher next to my mom, who was also my teacher.
Oh my God.
So I didn't get away with anything.
Okay, well that's actually good because if you but if you did, then people wouldn't like you. You know what I mean?
No, it was like I get in trouble at school for like basically nothing. I get in trouble at home too.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's rough.
But I never got sent to the principal's office because
Me
it was my
neither.
grandfather. So, like I wouldn't get in trouble
Look,
either
what's he
way.
gonna do,
Like,
you know?
oh wow.
Shoot, I really no idea. I know at one point I yelled "shut up" at someone across the classroom and I got in trouble. But that's not like niche.
That's
That's
not
like
niche.
that's like a normal kid thing.
Anyways,
I have something,
goldfish.
but I did not get in trouble for it. I was just okay. I didn't have my ADHD medicine, guys. Don't judge me.
What'd you do?
I was just a kid. I apparently I was friends with this guy, and since like preschool,
Okay.
and he left the school, and he comes back, and it's like 3rd grade, right? I'm not gonna remember this man,
Yeah.
right? Psh, please. And my mom's like, "Hey Ash, do you remember Jacoby? Y'all are best friends."
Jacoby.
And I
Jaco-
literally, I looked at
Shout out
Like that one
Jacoby.
Key and Peele episode. D nice.
Oh my
Balake. Jacoby. I swear that's a name from that episode. Anyway.
But I looked him
If your name is
dead
Jacoby,
in the eyes.
I'm sorry.
I'm not. I looked him dead in the eyes and I was like, "Sorry, I don't know you. What's your name again?"
Did you get in trouble?
No, I didn't.
Okay, you're safe.
She was like, my mom,
You're
her mouth was
safe.
open. She was like, she pulled me to the side. She was like, "You can't do that. You might not remember him, but he remembers you."
I
I
have.
was like, "Oh, my bad." I was like, "Yeah, I totally remember you, bestie." Like,
I have it. It wasn't
back.
me, but I have a niche
we
thing
go
that
way
that
back.
someone got. I have a niche thing that someone got expelled for at our school. It wasn't me, obviously. This
Yeah.
guy, he was really mad at the school for like a lot of reasons, but he like went to the bathroom and he pooped on the wall in
How do you
the
even do
bathroom.
that? How do you
No,
even
no,
do
no,
that?
it's possible.
Like,
no.
and he like
No.
he like smeared it
No.
like
Oh,
on the
he
walls.
Ew. Okay,
And
not
he-
from experience, but the things
What?
I've seen. It's interesting.
That's
Oh,
even
yes.
weirder. What have you
Oh, yeah.
seen, Ash?
I've
What
seen. We don't need to talk about it. Actually, cut
Okay.
that out.
I've seen like blood on the walls and stuff.
Oh,
What?
Kate.
Kate, where did you go to school? I
Not,
can't.
not at school, but like
Oh,
at just
oh.
like places in the
Okay,
women's
yeah.
bathroom, like blood,
Mm.
but
Oh.
not like blood, but like blood.
Yeah, I got you. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I
The
could never have
different types.
guessed.
You know, not vein, not from like veins and stuff, but like
But yeah. So yeah, he got expelled for pooping on the walls.
Dang.
Did y'all have like senior pranks at your school?
Yes.
No, we didn't do one.
Oh, my school was like known for their pranks.
Really?
Yeah, so this one year, men put lobsters in the men's bathroom, and they did not have their little like pinchers clip,
What the heck?
and so this one kid got his circumcised now.
Oh!
So it was really unfortunate.
What?
That is
The
insane.
fuck?
It was like it was canceled for a little bit, and then they brought it back, and then the next year they did less, but they decided to camp out on school grounds, and so tons of seniors just came, and then the police showed up
Oh.
because that's trespassing, guys.
Yeah.
That's-
Straight up though.
That's illegal.
My
Um,
school had a game called Assassin that we would play every year.
Mm.
Not Senior Assassin. It was like a
I wish we did assassin.
I love
specific-
senior
it was
assassin.
for like theater and chorus kids. We all would play Assassin. And it got banned for a while because like people would be running through the halls and stuff.
Yeah.
Cuz this was like during the school day you can kill someone. Senior Assassin was like outside of school hours.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And so I remember I was eating lunch one time with my friend and I see my assassin start running at me. And I get up and I start running through the hallways of the school. And I'm like, like, and all this stuff. And my
Frolicking.
friend who didn't know what was going on was just left in the dust. Like, what's going on? And I guess
Yeah.
a random girl from another table looked at my friend and was like, is she okay? Like, is she getting bullied?
Is she getting bullied?
And my friend was like, no, she's just playing assassin.
We had something like that. We had something like that. Our entire friend group, we had like an endless game of tag that lasted from like 6th grade to senior year of
Oh
high
my
school.
gosh.
Yeah.
Have you seen that movie Tag?
Yeah,
Like that movie
that's
Tag.
like what
Yeah.
it was. It
That's
was
so
we were
hot.
constantly playing it like in class and everything.
Wow.
So it was like a little on like it wasn't obviously we weren't always chasing each other around, but like when like the game was like really intense, we would chase each other around.
Oh my god.
Do any of you guys have? I know we're doing nostalgic things, but now I'm curious. Do y'all like? What's your school's like infamous incident?
Oh, but we have so many.
Yeah. Oh.
Give your like top, like what you think is like the worst.
I probably don't know everything because I lived under a rock. When I tell you, so I was popular. Like, people knew me because I'm a nice person. So people knew me and knew of me, and I knew everybody else. I just didn't talk to anybody else.
Really?
I just like, I was like, I like my group. Stay away from me.
Real.
I talked to I think every human who ever existed. I could talk forever.
See, I love
So
that.
I was so
But some
anxious in high
people-
school.
The people that went to my school, it was either like you're either weird, decent, or just mean.
Yeah.
So it's really hard to find those like decent people, and I normally find the weird decent people.
See, I guess like our
and they're
school,
my besties. So
our
I
school
I fall in that line.
was more like I don't know. Our school was more they were the kids that you were like very, very much under a rock. And then the kids that were like more normal and the kids that were like a little like on like the other side of goodness gracious, shoot, my bad. But like the complete opposite
Yeah.
of that.
We would have like country bumpkin to like furry.
Ooh. I mean, our school is just unfinished, so there's like wires dangling from the ceiling. and stuff. And like, yeah, we had rats.
Oh
Okay,
my
no.
gosh.
Where did you
Wait.
go?
So okay, here's one thing. In our theater department, it was well known. We had a rat. It had a name. We named it, and like we would see it just all around, and it would be like, please don't like eat snacks in the hall because we're gonna bring the rat back. And then the rat died,
Oh my
And we
gosh.
found
Oh my
the
god.
rat. dead, and we're like, our theater rat is dead, and we had and we put it in a box. We put the rat in a box, and we had a funeral.
Put that box in another box.
And we buried it in the backyard of the school.
We had a funeral for a daddy long leg, but that's the most that we
Oh.
got to
Oh,
me when. Anyways,
so nostalgic. My elementary school principal got arrested for drunk driving in the middle of the day. He hit a house. And
oh
then
my
left.
gosh. Oh,
He hit a house. He crashed into a house and then just reversed that baby and left the scene of the crime. And they caught him.
Well,
Also,
yeah.
it was like 3 p.m.
that
on
is
on
so
like a weekday.
embarrassing.
Drunk driving, hit a house, and then
Why are
reverse.
you drinking that early?
Yeah, I don't know what's
I'm
going
not
on
one
in
to
his
judge,
life.
but no, wait, yeah, I am.
And the thing is, my elementary school would have like events, like, like you could take a picture in front of like a prison cell wall. Or, I don't know why we would do that.
Wait,
had, like,
what the heck?
And you could hold up like a number, like you were taking a mugshot. I don't know. I actually saying it out loud.
What was the context?
I
of
don't
that?
know. It was like a Western themed like school event, and so he took a mugshot in there, and then somebody memed it, found that photo from like a yearbook of him in the fake mugshot, and then put his actual mugshot right next to it. It was like,
my god,
that didn't age well.
Wow.
That's insane.
He's gonna remain anonymous because I'm not a
Predicting
monster.
The future
Yeah.
is crazy.
The nostalgia thing that just came to my mind.
Oh,
Did
yeah.
you guys ever like crush up Smarties
Yeah.
and
Of
like?
the snorting thing.
Why
No.
were we so
I-
obsessed with drugs in like
I don't
elementary
know,
school?
like,
Okay, guys,
like, what
I
was
did not
going
do
on?
that.
Oh, that. Yeah, I
Well, we
would-
didn't do actual drugs. It was just like
No.
crushing up Smarties.
No, yeah.
But I had one girl in my math class in 7th grade. She crushed up a bag of Smarties and actually like sniffed it
Yeah.
Oh,
mid class.
people
she goes,
did that in my
People
class all the
went,
time.
No, yeah, same.
and then just like like started
Guys-
coughing. And she was like, "It burns."
Guys in
It
my class
burns."
snorted Smarties. I literally every day.
Like they
That
did
was a
that in
normal
middle
Why?
school.
occurrence.
They did that in middle school, and I just thought they were weird. and I didn't want to do it.
I had guys doing that in high school.
Okay,
I'm like,
no.
guys,
They
chat.
upgraded to
It's
real
not even.
crack.
It's not even real. Yeah. Well, eventually ours did too, but they held on to the Smartie. They held on to the Smartie thing for so long. But
None of us have ever done real drugs. Just for the record.
For the
so that
record.
everyone
Speak
knows.
for your. No, I'm playing.
But like
see,
but just
I
the
think
Smarties thing was nostalgic.
I think the funniest thing about like growing up is the fact that like when we would play like Barbie dolls or like Legos, like the plots were never normal.
No.
It was like
It was like,
World
you
War
hoe.
II.
You hoe,
Like-
you stole my boyfriend.
Like people think we're playing like you're my best friend. I love you. It's like 1922. A winter storm has hit. Like
there is no lighting. We must survive.
Influenza. Like it is like the most intense. Like
we must find shelter.
A single mother, homeless. Like
has 4
we
children.
must keep fighting. Like it
she
was
has $5 in her pocket.
It was the most like obscene plots you've ever
background.
heard. Yes. It was the most like obscene plot lines you've ever heard. And our parents were walking in thinking like, oh, our kids are playing Barbie dolls.
She's stranded on
like,
the Oregon Trail. It's the donor party. The donor party? They're just like eating each other.
It's like,
and your parents are like,
we're stranded at sea. We must sacrifice one of the others. Like it's like I don't even know like
Go
how
overboard.
our minds even like
I don't know.
Children are so violent.
Children are. It's kind of scary.
Oh my god.
And now you're giving them like Fortnite and shit.
Yeah,
Oh my
especially
gosh.
now. Oh my
They're
gosh.
so violent.
Especially-
When you want to take it away.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I fear for my life.
Well, this is what I'm learning with like psychology and everything, like in my classes. Like I get why parents didn't want their kids like watching like anything
Yeah.
remotely violent
Because
it creates like genuinely like a violent mindset.
Yeah.
Like
I was raised on like murder shows.
so was
Oh.
I, but I don't know.
So
I'm safe.
I'm
We're just weird like
scared
that.
of you guys now.
See,
because we were
Watch
just
out,
talking
Kate.
about how that gets into your mind as a kid, and now you're
Yeah, but if you like grow up on it, it's like
Oh,
you kind of like you're
in the sense
immune.
that
it actually
Right,
desensitizes you and
right.
normalizes you to the topic, but that's okay. That's okay.
right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, yes. What
But
about like?
we'll go with your version.
What about like? Oh, and I do apologize, guys, for like getting off topic and then coming back. But what about like nostalgic noises from childhood, where like you would hear it and it just immediately takes you back? Like for me,
the
it's that like Disney
The, like,
intro.
I was about to say.
But
I was literally about
Not
to say
even,
that.
not even the Disney Fast Play. Which
Oh.
Fast Play when that was
Fast
popular,
Play!
you bet I was looking
Disney
for that remote.
Fast play.
Oh my god, that stressed
my
me
gosh.
out.
you would fear.
That
Oh,
Wait,
stressed
did
me
anyone?
so
Does anyone
out.
remember the sound that's like? It's the entire collage of like all these little Disney shots, and it's like,
Yes.
we have our
Oh.
heading. Here
Yes.
we go. Yeah. Oh
Yes.
my gosh. Absolute
So peak.
cinema.
So peak.
Du-du-du.
Do you
Oh my
guys remember
gosh.
though? This would scare me every single time the movie would start. It was like some company that started with a D, and it would just be that loud, like.
Yes. That
Scared me. Every
there also was the one.
single
You remember like? Do you remember
time.
like the cow? Like the guy. What am I thinking of?
I don't know.
This like a little robot guy. It's always like like when you get like.
yes,
and he
okay,
would, like, flip
Spy
the
Kids,
can.
Spy Kids. It would be
Yes,
like the
Spy Kids.
intro to that.
Yeah.
Yes, and he would like
yeah.
flip the can. That
Yes,
would make
yes,
the
yes,
milk
yes,
sound.
yes.
Or like Pixar,
Niche.
the
The
jumps.
yeah. The
Oh my
light-
gosh, the
lights.
lamp.
Yeah,
The
the
I
lamp.
love him.
Wow.
Hear me out.
The
The
hear me
lamp.
go, like whoa.
Like here we
But
go.
the structure to that lamp
From the magic
Those
here
hips
in our
don't lie.
hearts
The
Sadie's talking about
to the
something completely
adventures
different.
beyond the horizon.
The bounces. I saw
I'm
that
quoting-
yacht
Bounce-
jiggling.
Oh my gosh.
Did it
Every
jiggle when
bounce-
you fell from heaven?
What did I miss? I was like still saying like the Disney intro and here. Did it jiggle when you fell from heaven? Like what did I walk into?
We were talking about the lamp from Pixar.
We were
Bought his tea.
Exactly.
Bought
That's
his
what we
tea.
were saying. That's what we were saying.
The lamp is definitely a girl.
Hear me out.
Oh, yeah, for
one-
sure.
That's a diva. Diva
Mhm.
down. Diva
That's
down.
a diva. The way she like looks around before hitting that eye.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Purr.
And she
Purr.
hit that.
bounce with every step.
What about some other Disney? I know the Windows like computer starting. Did you guys
Mm.
do photo booth?
Yes.
Oh.
Bro, I got on photo booth the other day. Me and my friends Angelina and Ella got it on
I
our
didn't even know
Spanish
people
class.
still use.
It was
photo
on my
booth.
laptop.
Do kids these days know what a DVD is?
Yes.
I
well,
think
at
so.
least my siblings do.
Okay.
Okay,
I
They're
don't.
better.
I don't know if like some of them
were either of y'all into One Direction?
I love.
Yes.
Thank God.
Yes.
Oh my
I
god.
saw guys. I saw a
Oh.
post the other day that had like something. I don't know. It was like an edit of like Harry Styles or something, and someone commented. I think she had to be maybe like 13 or 14,
I always like Nile.
and she commented.
Niall was like one of my first crushes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I loved Zayn. I'm sorry.
Really?
I loved
No,
Zayn.
I had
I
like
can
a
But wait, but
pencil.
wait.
I had a pencil collection
Ooh.
of all of them, and I had.
Oh.
I had a
notebook.
pencil case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the notebook. I had
the
the
notebook,
notebook.
the 1D notebook.
Yes.
Yep.
I was not that far.
I
Okay,
love
so
them.
but there was
Every
a comment.
CD.
There was a comment on this edit of Harry Styles, and it was like, "Oh, apparently, like Harry Styles like got his like starting out from some band called One Direction.
And
I was like,
band.
and people were like replying and were like, oh my gosh, yeah, like I listened to one of their songs the other day, like they weren't bad.
Oh my god.
Wait, why do we not know what
Oh
One
my
Direction is, guys?
God.
Wait, please, please,
My
please.
exact reaction, I was like, I'm sorry.
They shaped the generation. They shaped the generation.
They shaped our like
Madam
those-
President.
those were
sorry.
I'm going to tell my kids like these were the founding fathers.
No.
Like
These people created the
Founding
Declaration of
fathers in
Independence
music.
on the basis of Harry Styles' hair.
yes.
Period.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's what makes you beautiful.
Oh, I
banger.
had that, bro.
Banger.
I would hit that so hard on Just Dance.
And like,
Yes.
Big Time Rush too.
Oh my
Shout
God,
out
oh my God.
Alessandra, my friend
Okay,
Alessandra. She
yes.
loves Big Time Rush.
Big
Oh.
Time Rush.
Big Time
I
Rush.
would go see them now.
Jonas
me
Brothers.
neither. Oh, I
I'm
still listen to them.
I'm
I still
seeing
listen
the
to them.
Jonas
Oh,
Brothers
yeah.
in August.
You lucky duck. My
Right,
mom's gonna be so
right.
jealous of you.
I'm
My
so
mom loves the
happy.
Jonas Brothers.
Awesome.
Oh, shout out
Oh
your
my God.
mom.
We need to bring
okay.
back boy bands.
See,
Straight up.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Little Mix.
Guys.
That's a girl
Ooh,
band.
Little
I love
Mix.
Little
Little
Mix.
Mix was so
Childhood.
good.
Oh,
Yes.
they're so good. Oh, Fifth Harmony?
Oh
Yes.
my
Yes.
gosh, yeah.
We need to bring back just bands.
We do.
Yeah,
Like, period.
For real.
Bands.
no,
Yeah.
they're
Boy
like
band
going-
and girl band.
They
I do
barely
listen to
exist
one.
anymore, bruh.
I listened to one, and they're newer. They're like called Citizen Queen, but they're they're British.
Okay. You know what made
I
me
like
so
'em.
mad? Can we talk about this?
Pretty good.
The fact that Benson Boone
Oh, I love him.
did Bohemian Rhapsody, which he did a great rendition of it. Okay,
Yes,
I think
yes.
really great to honor Freddie Mercury.
I did not hear it.
And
I
yet
did.
it was
Don't
actually
worry.
it was so
really
good. He
It
was
was
so
really
good. And he brought out Brian May, who, if you don't know, he's a guitarist in Queen,
Mhm.
Yeah.
and no one knew who he was. He literally, you didn't see the video, I'm assuming.
No.
The guitar solo, one of like the biggest guitar solos in Bohemian Rhapsody.
That big part, yeah.
That big part,
Yes.
he like rises out of the stage, like at the top, and does the guitar solo. It's
Oh my
amazing.
God.
Sounds, I mean, like obviously just like the original. It's Brian May.
Yeah.
And Benson Boone, like he even is like, Brian May, everybody. No one
Silence.
like
Silence
people-
fell upon the
like
crowd.
the crowd didn't change.
Oh my gosh.
That's
I was like,
insane.
Guys.
Are
Guys,
you
can we educate
even,
ourselves?
Even Benson Boone like made a meme about it, about like how like he
yeah.
had brought out like Brian May and like no one like.
Guys, please.
That
you are
hurts,
telling me-
actually.
I saw someone say, they were like, how many people do you think thought that that song was probably like like an unreleased Benson Boone song?
Probably.
Like
There was definitely some. There was
Queen?
The
definitely
amount of
some.
anger
I-
I'm feeling right now.
Yeah, I love
I
Queen.
grew up on
Me
Queen.
too.
Yes.
My dad
Oh
has
my
one
gosh.
Queen concert recorded, and he would play it like every year.
I have
I listened to Queen with my grandfather, so whenever we're in the car together,
Mm.
we're like blasting Queen,
Love it.
windows down.
I
Don't
love
Stop Believing,
Queen.
banger,
Oh my gosh.
Journey, love it.
Yes. Oh. Yes.
I think that Somebody to Love and
Ooh.
Bohemian Rhapsody are my top crash out
There's
songs.
also Can't Stop Me Now.
oh,
So
good old fashioned Lover Boy. I
Oh,
love
good
that
old-fashioned
song.
Lover
Oh
Boy.
my gosh.
so good. Just Queen, guys, and Journey. I did shout out Journey. I
Living
did
on
shout
a
out Journey.
prayer. That's
Ooh,
not, but just,
but it's so good.
yes.
Yes.
Or like
but it's just
all
ugh.
of them. Billy Joel.
Billy, I was just gonna say that.
Yes.
Billy Joel.
Billy freaking
Piano
Joel.
Man.
Okay,
Oh!
wait, guys,
Sarah,
quiet, wait, listen. The song Vienna has shaped my entire
Oh,
personality.
I will blast that at
I
night.
cry.
My
Oh my
friend,
God.
Cry listening to
I
that
want to
song.
be able to play the piano.
Billy, no
that
one
song.
has
my
understood.
friend did us that for our spring show, and when I tell you, tears poured down my face. 'Cause
Listen,
she
listen.
did a remix, like not a remix, but did it in her own style.
Oh.
Listen.
And oh my God, Georgia,
No
I
one
love
so
you.
has
good.
no one has understood a woman in her like young adult years more than Billy Joel when he wrote Vienna.
Oh my God.
Like that song makes me cry every time it comes on.
Love
It
it.
is
So good.
Love
it is
it.
one of the like best written
iconic.
songs out there.
Yeah,
It's
honestly,
iconic.
like
it is
of
iconic.
all
Yes,
time.
Straight up.
Mm-hmm.
And I think even though it's so well known, I think it's still underrated. Like it does not get like
Yes.
the actual like
Ugh.
genuine hype it deserves.
Yeah,
It is perfection.
for sure.
Like it's rated very high. It needs to
Mhm.
be rated higher.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever like? Did you guys ever listen to on like YouTube as a kid? This is really nostalgic for me.
Okay.
Like Johnny Orlando and like the kids that would do covers of songs.
Maddie
Oh,
B.
Maddie
Raps.
Maddie B.
Maddie B.
Raps.
Raps,
I'm
bro.
sorry, Miss Jackson. I think about that moment daily. Actually.
The hashtag sisters?
Oh my gosh. The
Yes,
the hashtag
hash-
sisters.
yeah,
yes. Did y'all
Love
watch
them.
Collins Key?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yes.
obsessed with
Dude, I've never met someone else that is
It is so
I
good.
also-
I was
Thank
obsessed
God.
with Devin. I was obsessed
Oh
with
Yeah.
my
Devin.
gosh, bro.
Yeah.
I
Devin
can't
Key,
believe
Collins
I've never
Key.
met other people that watch Collins
No.
Key
Oh, I
growing up,
loved
bro.
it.
He would do those like Jello versus
Yes.
real.
Or
His
like,
Oobleck challenge.
Oh my god. There was Karina and there was Ronald.
Wait,
They were the siblings.
show it to me.
Oh, yes, the blonde.
Yes,
the blonde.
yes.
Yes.
Ronald OMG and Karina OMG. But what was their
No,
channel
because
together?
Karina annoyed. I'm sorry.
Oh,
She's
she
so
pissed me
She
off.
annoyed the crap out of me.
Yeah.
Hang on.
She's probably such a sweet
What are
girl.
they
but
called?
she did.
Sis versus bro.
Yes.
Yes, that was my jam. And then they just started posting them going on trips every so often. I was like, okay, y'all are annoying.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh,
And then I
I
stopped
forgot about
watching them.
them.
The
But-
Dobrev brothers.
Yeah. Oh my god.
The
Wait,
what?
You guys know what?
Dobrev? They
Something
were-
like that.
Yeah.
You know what
Dobre?
shaped me?
What?
Is it Dobrik? No.
Dobrev.
That's David Dobrik.
Dobrev. Something. They're like
I'm
the
a-
Jim brothers. The like acrobatic.
Yeah, I know what
Did
you're talking about.
Did
but I
any
don't
of y'all
remember.
watch the 8 Passengers documentary?
No.
No.
But I was about to talk about something else.
Okay.
You know what shaped me? The Sister Squad. Did y'all watch? It was James Charles, Emma
Ooh.
Chamberlain,
Ooh,
and
yes.
the Dolan twins.
Yes.
The Dolan
yes.
twins. Okay. No, I haven't. I don't know.
They
James
shaped me, and then they
Charles-
fell
I'm
off.
sorry. James Charles got
No, but
under
their
my
videos were
skin a
so,
lot.
but their videos were so funny. The Sister Squad. Oh my god.
Hey, sisters.
Hey, sisters. I need to know what happened. I need to know why they fell apart.
This is totally random.
And
'cause
the
it's
Dolan
not
twins
YouTube.
quit
But
YouTube.
did y'all watch Johnny Test?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
I've heard of him.
Love Johnny Test.
I've heard of him.
Sorry.
I'm sorry,
Sophia the
Jack.
First.
Bro, who watched Miraculous? Because
Oh,
Miraculous,
I still
still
watch
do.
Miraculous.
I still watch
Get out.
Miraculous. That
I
show is
still
so
do.
freaking
Please.
good.
But those are adult plot lines.
Yes.
They are.
Yeah.
They are.
Yeah.
In
Child
this
is gonna
kids
follow
show.
up. I am.
Yeah.
But that child will not.
And
No.
most of their viewing is kids,
Adults.
like children, but like
Sure.
like
Adults. Both of us go kids. Sure.
Sure.
But I don't-
You could think that, but their parents are watching it with them. Just
but
so
I
you
don't
know.
get how
The parents
because
are
I'm
like,
like
this is more for me than it is for you.
but like I know it was like made for kids, but not really because I'm like there's like so many plot lines that are gonna go over their heads.
Me and my sisters, both of them, and one of them's older than me, and we all watch it. She
Oh,
has
yeah?
a website, and she's like, "Ashley, just go here, watch it in French, and then we'll watch it again.
Oh my
in
gosh,
English."
is it? I know what you're talking about. I used to illegally stream Miraculous all the
Oh,
time.
you
I
might
shouldn't
wanna
put that
cut
out there,
out.
but
Yeah, don't put
that's
that
why
out
I
there.
just said it was a website and not, not an
Illegally
illegal
stream.
website.
bro, I pirated the crap out of Miraculous.
Mhm. Well,
I watched it
do
in
general.
Portuguese. See, I stopped though.
K-dramas. My childhood with
I
my aunt.
love
Oh.
K-dramas.
I got my mom into them, and then she will refuse. She'll be like, "Ashlyn, no, I never liked them."
I have a
Ma'am,
hot take.
When you slept in my room, you watched them every night, and you were like, "Can you put on my show?"
I think that I like C dramas better than K dramas. That's my hot take. Because I like
That's
that C dramas always they're like 32 episodes long.
Uh-huh.
Because K dramas are always only like 15, and it feels rushed.
Yeah.
Because they always rush it in the. I still love K dramas, but they always rush it like in the first. It's like the first 8 episodes. They're already a couple, and then the next like 6 is like, oh no, there's a past life like situation, and then like
Yeah.
they fight again. I'm like, guys, what happened?
Guys,
Did
please.
y'all watch Maya and the Three? My best
No.
friend made me watch
I don't
that.
think so.
The
No
way I
idea.
sobbed my eyes out. It was. I don't recommend. Actually, I do. It was adorable. However, the ending is terrible. Dandelions. That's nostalgic for me.
I had a praying mantis as a kid.
What?
Sadie,
I had
you're
a
so
rat.
weird.
I had a pet. Ho. I had a pet praying mantis. And it had eggs.
Mm.
And the babies, like when the mom died, like we had like baby praying mantises, like around, like not like in our house, but like in our backyard.
Oh,
I used to collect stink bugs.
Okay, you cannot
Okay.
call me weird after that.
Okay.
I nurtured.
Some of the
I
things.
loved my praying
I put
mantis.
one-
You carried around stink
no,
bugs.
wait,
You creep.
Pause. It was one stink bug, and I was really into Brave Wilderness on YouTube at the time.
Ooh,
The guy that would like sting himself with stuff.
Yes.
And
Oh my gosh, what was his name?
I was trying to have
Coyote Peterson.
Yeah, Coyote Peterson.
Oh,
He was like, I'm about to enter the sting zone.
Yeah.
That guy. Love that guy. Love that guy.
Did you never watch Coyote Peterson?
Oh my god,
No.
he's shaped a generation.
Yes.
That's my father.
He was honestly like my Bill Nye the Science
Oh,
guy.
yeah.
Like
I learned so
I
much.
watched those two brothers, the two Wildcrats. Wildcrats.
I
Oh,
love
yeah,
Wildcrats.
Wildcrats.
I
Yeah.
watched that. I don't know Coyote, whatever.
Coyote Peterson. Well,
Coy-
I was having a Coyote
Say
Peterson.
his name. Say
Put
his
some
name.
respect on that name.
Coyote Peterson.
I was having
okay, I'm sorry. When I found out he was bald,
it was scary.
yeah, he took off his hat, and I was like, I thought you had hair.
I was having a Coyote
Disappointment.
Peterson moment, and I captured a stink bug, and then I left it in my room with a reading light over it, and I came back from school. That thing was cooked,
Oh.
crispy.
Kate.
I like slowly killed it, and I still feel bad about that to this day. I didn't even think about the heat from the light would like cook it.
I went over to my
You
friend's
were like,
house.
medium well? No.
I
Crisp,
had
burnt.
Well done.
I had one sleepover with this friend of mine, and this was the first and last one I had with her. I was in middle school, and we woke up, and we were like sitting outside, we were eating breakfast, and she was like, "Can I show you something that I like to do like in my free time?" And I was like, "Yeah."
Scary.
She got a lighter,
Oh,
and there was
and she set the house on fire.
there was an ant on the table,
No!
and she literally
That's
burned
that is
the
psychopath.
ant, and she was
That
like,
is.
"I like
That
to
is.
do," and she just watched it shrivel up.
Are
and
you still friends with
die.
this person?
No.
Okay, good. I was gonna say
First and last
Wow.
sleepover.
She let it shrivel.
I had a
That is
sleepover
so
with
I
a
was just trying to
mean.
eat my Krispy Kreme donut that her mom got
Have you ever
us.
had a Krispy Kreme?
and
Was it crispy? Right.
and she was like, "Do you want to try?" And I was like, "No."
Do you want to try? First of
all
all,
you, boo.
why did she have ants on her table?
No, like
Can we
it's
address
like
that?
we were sitting outside. We were sitting like on
Oh,
a patio.
I thought it was in her house.
and like
I was
we're
like, we need to wake that
enjoying-
up.
We're
Brought it
enjoying nature.
I was like,
And yeah, she was like whenever I see an ant, I like to burn it. And I was like,
burn
"You're-
it.
burn it."
Did I say stand there and look stupid?
Stupid. No, I said burn it. That's literally what she was talking to. And I was like, I just stared at her and I was like,
I love the Vampire Diaries. Oh
I
my
was literally
God.
I was in middle school and this friend was like, do you want to like burn ants next time you come over? And I was like, no.
And fun fact, guys, she's in jail now. I'm just speculating.
No, I haven't seen her in so long.
Yeah, probably because she's locked up.
she left our school.
She probably set someone
had-
on fire.
we had a
That's
falling
the next
out.
step.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
You're telling me your falling out wasn't that she set an ant on fire?
No, I just never went to her house after that.
I had something similar. Went.
Well, I
to,
had worse friends in school. So.
Yeah.
The ant was the
I had something very similar. Not fire, but I had a friend, and it was in it was in elementary school,
yeah.
and I went over for a sleepover. But that was my first time staying at her house, and meeting her family and everything.
Okay.
She was like, "You want to see something cool?" I was like, "Yeah, of course I did."
Yeah.
No, I didn't. She got salt, and there was a slug outside,
Oh.
and it was sunny, and she just poured salt all over him, and he dissolved. Salt
What?
makes slugs dissolve.
Are you being so serious?
I'm being so for real
That is
right
so
now because the
mean.
tears.
Can you
Okay.
imagine just
I
being a
fell down
slug
my face.
and
That's
then you
at least
dissolve?
I was like,
That
"That's
is
not
insane."
cool." She was like, "You want to do it again?" No. I was like, why don't we go inside and watch Ella Enchanted?
Straight
I love Ella
up,
Enchanted.
straight up.
Wait,
So
what
good.
is y'all's like worst sleepover incident or weirdest?
Wait, what?
I wasn't allowed to have sleepovers until like senior year of high school.
Oh, okay. I think mine were like I had one where actually this is I think when someone's like, "Oh, I've never like had an original experience." I think this is pretty original. Listeners, if you disagree, then you can tell us, but I was sleeping over at this one girl's house and it was her birthday party and there was like 6 of us there and we were sleeping in a tent inside the house. because they wanted to do camping, but they didn't want to camp outside. So we slept inside the house in a tent.
Sorry, princess.
And she read to us before we went to sleep. She pulled out this book and was like, I'm going to read y'all a scary story. And it was about a woman who was the queen that was a queen for a few days and then got her head chopped off?
Mary.
Queen Mary.
Yeah.
I love how I know that.
I watched a TV show about her.
Mary-
too.
Did you watch Rain?
Okay, not that
Different
one.
show. I love
thinking
Rain.
of okay, so
Mary
basically
Queen of Scots.
I watched
Oh no, it was Jane.
I was gonna say My
Yes,
Lady
it was
Jane.
Jane.
My Lady Jane was we
Yes.
are a
Yes.
My
It
Lady
was not
Jane standing
Mary.
podcast.
I love Jane.
Oh my
I
god,
love
so
that
much.
show so much.
She
I
was my
can't believe they
wife.
canceled it, bro.
Oh my
But that's
god.
beside the point.
So
I'm
sad.
so upset about
So
that. Please
sad.
bring it back, Amazon Prime. Please.
Anyways,
Please.
this girl, she read us. It was like a cartoon rendition of like Queen Jane getting her head chopped off, and she read it to us before we went to bed. I was in elementary school.
Would it be Jane or Mary?
Jane,
It was Jane. It was definitely Jane.
because she was queen for 9 days.
Yeah, and then
Okay.
she got her
Yeah,
head
yeah,
chopped
yeah,
off.
yeah.
I was traumatized.
Because Mary died quickly after too, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but she like I think didn't she die? Oh wait,
No, it was Francis.
no, because Bloody Mary, she like they call her Bloody.
No, but not
no,
Bloody
that's a
Mary.
different
Mary Queen
Mary.
of Scots.
Yeah, that's
Mary
a different
Queen of
Mary.
Scots. I don't-
Okay, hang on.
I know Francis died not that long after being king because he got
You
an
know
ear
what?
infection.
That's a sad way to go. That's
Why do I know this?
It's because it's interesting.
So
It
wait,
is-
wait,
it really is.
Yeah, it really, really
Mary,
is.
Bloody Mary
Why I go
had
to
someone
history class, actually.
like one of her servants stabbed like 50 times or something like that.
Yeah. Okay. Bloody
And
Mary.
I went and I
I'm
toured
sorry.
her castle, and
Guys.
there's like a blood stain on the ground where it happened. But it's interesting.
Bloody Mary is, I think, one of the most iconically interesting stories in history.
Oh, yeah.
I love
Yes.
learning about her. But all that to say, sorry, she read us the book about Queen Jane getting her head chopped off, and I was
Right.
so terrified that I couldn't sleep. So I went upstairs and I woke up their dad and told them that I could not sleep. So you know what
Aw.
happened? We went to the living room and I slept on the couch in the living room, and he sat on the chair while I slept, and we turned on Muppets. And I watched Muppets.
Which Muppets?
The second one, I think.
Not
can't-
Most Wanted.
I can't remember what the
Freak
plot.
you.
I can't remember.
Most Wanted is the best one.
It's whichever plot has the one where it's like the lady who's like really strict has like the obsession with Kermit, and she has like a shrine
I
of
don't
Kermit.
remember.
Piggy?
I
That
just
is
know
the-
it's not
that
Most
is
That is
Wanted.
the only thing I remember.
I just know it's not Most Wanted, and
Okay.
something's wrong there.
Wow.
Because
I don't know
Muppets
what
Most
to tell you.
Wanted. Oh,
I
have
don't
a-
remember. But
Mhm.
yeah, that was a very niche sleepover experience.
that is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a
But that's a good dad.
nostalgic YouTube video, and we're
Okay.
gonna see if we know any of these. And I'm gonna put it up to the mic
Okay.
so you guys can try and listen.
Is
to
this copyright? Is it not? Okay.
No,
let me
no,
see. Okay.
I'll start it over.
Okay.
Let's turn it over to you
Embarrassing.
guys.
We'll stay quiet.
Shopkins!
Watch
this kid. Guys, Slime and Shopkins.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
Shopkins
Shopkins.
was my jam.
Yeah.
Oh my god, love it.
Or Zoom Zooms?
Oh!
Zooms? I used to
Oh
collect
my
those
gosh.
things.
Or what were the? Do you guys remember the little like mouse?
The little
Oh,
hamsters.
yes,
Yeah, the
yes,
hamsters.
yes, yes. Oh my
And you would
gosh.
put the
yes.
tunnels together and it would go through.
Yes.
What were those called? Oh my god.
Cookie. Also, Cookie Swirl C. Grew up on her too. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Hamster toy 2000s. Zuzu pets.
Yes.
Zuzu.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my
Yes.
gosh.
I loved these. Oh, did you guys have that bird that was in the cage and you could
Yes.
talk?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you could talk into it. Or
Yes.
the
Did y'all have the princess that would like fly on your hand?
Yes,
You know what I'm talking about? Like,
yes.
Oh, that reminds me of
My
the
sisters
meme.
broke hers right when she got it.
Have you seen the meme
Into
where
the
like
fireplace.
one of the a
Yes.
little girl had it and she put it up and it went into the fireplace?
I just said that literally happened to my
That's
sister.
insane.
That
That's
exact
insane.
thing.
That's insane.
not me, guys.
It was
But-
actually very funny.
Oh my god. Or like the journal where you would speak into it a
Yes.
password.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
My sister had one of those, and let me tell you, it was too easy.
Yeah, bro. I had my journal had a
I'm
lock
big-
and
I'm a
key.
It was
Snooper.
too easy.
Guys, I'm nosy.
with like the invisible ink.
The password was 0000.
Oh,
But you
I
had
really
to match
thought
the
I wasn't gonna-
voice.
See, my password had a
Insane.
I had the one with the password, but I also had the one that had a locking key, and I just kept that key like hidden. But like,
I didn't
She
have a
used to
locking
have
key.
one.
wait,
that
did y'all
had a
did
key.
y'all
I
collect
found the key.
diaries and like write in diaries when you
I
were little?
wish
No,
I did.
Not
I
with
did.
my family.
I didn't. So you're
I'm
so lucky because you can look back at that.
Wait, I should pull them out on the podcast sometime.
Can we do a reading? Turn them into like a
Yes.
script, and we'll like read
I'll
them.
literally do a
Oh.
reading. Oh my gosh,
Yes.
like a poetry reading.
Yes, yes, yes.
Mine had drawings too. I
I'm
drew
adding it
I
to
drew
the-
in mine.
Oh, no, I didn't have one because my family would definitely read them. Just like
I remember my
theirs.
first journal got read, but I had
See,
I think I had
yeah.
like 5 journals. I'm gonna take them on the pod one day.
I had music books though, where I would write
Mm.
songs.
Okay. I definitely had a
I-
moment like that too.
I had a poetry book.
Yeah.
Oh, I was never
um,
built like that.
Izzy has a poetry book.
Yes.
Love it.
I wrote poetry all the time.
Slam poetry.
when
or
I was-
just like my
Well, like-
legs were aching.
Well,
I
I-
was standing there.
Legs
No,
aching,
I
booty
wrote like
shaking.
So poetic.
I don't even
wobble wobble.
I barely even remember. Like, I think that I don't know. The majority of poems that I wrote in high school, well, I wrote them for competition, and
Yes. Well,
they did good. I just don't remember what any of them were about.
Mm.
I remember one was about schizophrenia. Did y'all ever like hear
Oh.
voices growing up?
No.
I didn't. I was
No.
wondering if y'all did. Well, no,
The
because
look of fear.
Because
in
I
your
had
eyes
a
after
friend,
you
I don't
said
know,
that.
because I had a friend in elementary school that she would tell me, she was like, the voices like read me bedtime stories before I go
Whoa.
to bed. And I was like,
No.
Who?
I fear. I,
I was like,
not.
do you mean your
Your
parents?
mom
And
and
she was
dad?
like, no.
No, the voices.
And I was like,
the demons. I mean, I talk to myself.
I remember because I felt left
but I
out.
think
Yeah,
everyone
that's
talks.
normal.
to
I felt
themselves,
left out
yeah.
at the time
I'll be
because
like,
my
guys, what are we
voices,
doing?
I didn't have
There's
voices.
one of me.
Yeah. Like, what are you doing today? Oh,
Well, I felt left out at the time
We're
because
doing- Wait.
Wait, it's me.
no, but I felt
Me,
left.
myself, and
I felt left out at the time when she. I felt left
Those
out
are
at the
3
time
different
when
people.
she told me that.
I don't know what you're talking about. Sorry.
Hose. Silence in the club, please.
And the clerk, we are
clerk
not
went
off
off.
him.
not right now. But I remember because I felt so left out when she told me that because I was like, I don't have voices that read me bedtime stories. Like I was like, rip.
That's a good thing, babe.
Yeah, you're
Okay,
Yeah,
I
you're-
was like 4. Let's calm down. I'm not like 19
Well,
being
I'm
like,
telling
I
you
wish I
now.
had the
Oh, she
voices.
start-
started
No.
young having voices.
This girl, yeah.
That
I think
got
I think she
worse.
was just
Yeah.
talking. I think she was just saying stuff like to be funny.
You think?
You never.
Do you
know.
ever listen to the voices?
Yeah, like I think she was like, but you know, kids are kind of like that though. Like they just say dumb stuff to like be
Yeah.
creepy. You
Well,
know what I mean?
if a kid came in,
Depending
if
on
I
the
have a
kid.
kid one day and they came into my room and they're like, "Mommy," and I was like, "Yes," and they're like, "There's a girl in my room."
Like
I'd
she's
be like,
right behind you,
Burn it, burn it.
kicking you out of my house.
No, I'm leaving. Do you know
No,
that TikTok
because-
noise that's like steps and it's like da 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 da? That's me leaving
Yes.
the house.
No, I'm telling you,
Like you
Guys,
can handle that on your own.
you would survive so much more in a horror movie. Like the second someone's like, "Oh, like she's
Oh, we were talking about
there's
this
a
the
girl
other
under
day.
your bed. She's in here."
get out.
No, okay.
Well,
see,
if she's in
get
here,
out.
then I'm not.
Sadie
I'm
almost
leaving.
killed us the other day because there
How?
was this woman in this car and she looked like she was dying. She looked like she was dying.
How did I kill us?
You were like, should we go check up on her?
because
like, no.
God forbid I be a
not
good
going there.
Samaritan. No,
You know what?
what?
That's the type of stuff where she turns and looks at you and she's a
No,
zombie.
listen,
And
because
you know what,
I
Sadie?
am not going to be the dumb
You're
blonde.
gone.
God forbid a
Sadie?
girl be a good Samaritan.
Okay, but
yes.
pause. Because there are people that will fake like being injured in the middle of the road just to get you to pull over.
Okay,
See,
guys.
yeah.
Okay,
And then
can I-
they
can I
rob
set,
you.
Can I set the scene for you of what went
I
down?
don't think she was faking.
Can I
Oh,
set?
okay.
Yeah, no. She
Oh,
she was
then
like
what? Wait,
she
wait.
was like passed out.
She was like really,
Okay,
really bad.
I would
Her
like-
parking
Was she
job.
overdosed?
I would like to.
I have
We
no
think
idea,
so.
yeah.
Either that or really drunk.
Yeah.
First
and
of
then
all-
she went on the road.
First of all, I would like to defend myself in the fact that I do have really good survivor skills. Like I swear, when it
Yes. Oh,
comes
yeah.
to
Yeah.
like actual issues.
Guys, she
But-
totally does.
Okay. No, I can
cut that
act
out.
in like I can like act in the moment to like I know what to do. I just said should we maybe check on her? That's all I like at least like do something because I was like
And you
what
know
if
what
this person
everybody
is
said
like
in the car?
dead?
No.
Do you
And
know
everyone
she's
said no.
okay?
And I didn't push it. She drove, but she was definitely driving under
Yeah,
the
she would have
influence.
drove over us. Okay.
But she was alive.
Yes.
Okay, good.
For now.
But
Oh.
she was like
Yes. Well, yes.
But I
don't
meant
know,
more.
after-
We didn't
Just
have
as
to-
we all are.
I didn't mean we had to like go up
After
to
she
her,
drove
but I meant
away.
like drive up and like honk the horn or
Oh,
something. Like make
okay.
sure
Wake
she
her
was
up.
conscious. Guys, I'm
we
not
were talking
stupid.
about the zombie apocalypse too, so I was like, Sadie,
I'm
that
not
is
stupid,
the
you guys. I
zombie
swear.
You're
right there.
But
insane.
No, yeah, she did not look okay. I'm actually like, yeah, no,
God
bad.
forbid, girl be a good Samaritan. I guess I just won't help people out.
yeah.
R.I.P. I'm being petty, but you know.
You know what? If you knocked on her car window and were like, "Are you okay?" She would have been like, "God forbid a girl be a crackhead."
Yeah.
She's like tweaking, like.
Fine. Just need some more.
What just happened?
Skibbity, you're so phantom
Okay.
Yeah. Wait, how many?
Did you like have something to say or
No.
was that? You're like, oh, I have a.
Oh.
Yeah, like what? I don't even know what just
I was
happened.
just
Random
trying to
noises from
see
Kate.
how many brain rot noises I could make. Skibbity.
Get on the skibbity fanny tax.
Get me out of here.
Phantom tax, yeah, Riz, Skibbity,
Aura,
Chop,
Kaisenat,
Chuz,
Chuz, Huz, Riz,
I said Riz.
Yeah, that was like the first one.
Yeah, you're lame.
Sorry, babe.
Hose. I'm a tweaking.
Huh?
Unk.
Unk. I say that all
Goon.
the time.
Edge. Back to back is crazy.
Goon.
Edge.
Anyway, we should maybe end on one last nostalgic thing just to tie the episode together.
Light up Skechers.
I always
Rollies.
wanted
Oh.
I always wanted the ones with the wheels.
Yes.
And I
Oh my
never
God.
got them.
Yeah, neither
I
did
also always wanted. Did you guys
My mom
have
thought
those
I'd
like
kill myself, which is like
Same.
fair.
the like?
I probably would.
Did you guys ever have like the toy cars?
Yes, like the ones that you like
I
pull back
wanted-
and they
yeah.
like.
No, like you could ride in.
Oh my gosh!
Oh,
yes,
yes.
I have one
Like
of
had
the
a
those.
little
Jeep.
kid cars.
I
had a
had a
Jeep.
full on go kart.
I wasn't allowed to have one.
Oh, I
Did y'all
have.
have a wagon,
No.
guys?
I had a wagon.
I had a leash.
Childhood.
Our siblings.
What?
Not okay. Pause. It was like it was one of those backpacks.
Kate.
It was one of those backpacks, like a kid would put on a
Mhm.
backpack, but it had like a
Oh yeah.
a thing
okay.
attached to it, so your parents could like keep a hold
Like
of you.
for
We
ADHD
had-
kids, I probably needed
Yes,
one.
well,
I'm
yes.
gonna be honest. I
Well,
probably
yes.
needed one.
But not like a leash. Oh my god.
We
mic
had
is
a really fast go kart that we would drive and we would take it around the neighborhood, and we got it taken away
Oh.
because my oldest sister was driving it one time and it like turned. We like hit a really like hard turn and it turned over, so we got it taken away.
Oh.
But we had it for like a year and a half. It was so much fun.
We had electric scooters.
Oh, I wanted a hoverboard.
I had a bow and arrow.
Oh, I
Pause.
have a bow and arrow.
Pause.
I used it maybe
Okay,
twice.
Katniss Everdeen.
Yeah, I wanted my
Yes.
Katniss Everdeen moment,
Yes.
and I
You
actually
can come over anytime.
shout
Use
out
mine.
my dad. My dad, when he was little, he had a bow and arrow, and there was like a hay bale in the backyard, and he put a napkin and he lit it on fire on the end of the bow and
Oh.
arrow,
So where did your dad grow up?
and he shot it. North Carolina.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
Okay.
both my parents did. He shot it. He also was a single child. He had nothing better to do with his time. Shoots it. Entire hay bale like lights up on fire. The fire department like literally
Oh
had to show up.
My god.
Guys, I think I know what I'm gonna do.
What are
I
you
think
gonna
I
do?
got plans now.
Well, he. That's where
That's
I got
how
my.
you find
mean-
a fire.
I lit my.
That's
Ha-
how you
I
do
lit.
it.
Ooh,
That's
actually,
okay.
yeah.
I lit my hair on fire and I lit my Build-A-Bear on fire, so now I know
You
where I
did
got
light
that
your hair.
from.
I think you've told that story on
I
this
did tell that story
podcast.
on the podcast.
Yeah.
I almost like I almost put my house on fire.
I made my neighbors. I think
Just glazed over that. You don't want to touch base on that. Just
no,
like-
because it reminded me because I made my neighbor's house like lose all of its power. But
Oh,
I've
you
already
told that story?
Yeah, when I almost died.
So you almost set your house on fire.
Yes.
Yeah, I was intrigued. I was like, what would toilet paper look like if it was on fire?
Oh.
So I did
That's
that.
that's what I thought of my Build-A-Bear.
and then
Oh.
it went
Oh.
to the wall.
Oh
And I just grabbed some water from the sink and I splashed it.
no!
But no one actually I never told my parents that story.
There was no burn mark.
They do not know. No.
There was no burn mark.
I had a big fat burn mark in the middle of my forehead. And I had to go
If you
to-
haven't heard that story, guys, go listen to.
please do.
It's one of our earlier episodes.
Oh yeah, it is. Oh my gosh.
somewhere in there. But yeah, guys, that's nostalgia. Guys, that's gonna wrap up our nostalgia episode today.
Yes.
Please don't forget, go check out last week's episode to see if we
Yes.
survived the zombie apocalypse.
Also, get ready for next week's episode. We are doing a Love Island sort of like simulator. That's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm really excited for that.
And we're doing it with our favorite fictional characters.
Yes.
So please tune in next
Yes.
week.
It's gonna be so good.
Tune in this week and tune in to last week's episode and all the episodes.
Yes.
Honestly, get the views up, share it
Oh,
with your
shoot.
friends, so we can keep the podcast going. Cause we
Shout
really like
out
doing this.
Russia, the UK. If you're still listening, hi.
We do have Russian and UK listeners.
Oh,
Hello.
wow.
Hello, welcome, and
Welcome.
thank you, Ash, so much for joining us on the
Yes,
podcast
thank
today.
you.
Yes.
We're so happy we got to hear you this time.
Yes. All right. We love you so much.
Bye, baddies.
Mwah.